And at this very moment, look at the sun starting to creep over the mountains behind the Sphere in Vegas, getting ready for the action tonight. That is a beautiful sight.
That is gorgeous.
All right, fresh off a few mimosas, I imagine, at the all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet. Let's go out now live to Sin City with Joe Fortenbaugh and Ian Parker, boys.
All right, just to be 100% clear, that is 100% not true. No mimosas at all this morning. We are razor sharp. Ian Parker, Joe Fortenbaugh. The night has finally arrived. Riyadh season, Noche UFC. And as far as you can see on the strip, it's nothing but tattoos and cut-off sleeves, although it's not really any different than what we normally see on the Las Vegas Strip. So let's begin with the main event and get an official ticket and money count here for the People Bantamweight Championship of the World. It's Sean O'Malley taking on Merab Dvalishvili. 71% of the tickets, 77% of the money is on the champ O'Malley. Agree or disagree with that assessment?
I agree, mi amigo. See, I threw a little Noche in there. I think Sean O'Malley, he is one punch away from superstardom. And Merab has to fight a perfect 25-minute fight. Now, also, a few weeks ago, I saw you in that photo of Merab with his eye. He's got stitches in it. All I've seen is that eye barely healed. And all I can see is Sean O'Malley landing that punch. Merab has to disguise his takedowns, and he has to get past the absolute crazy length of O'Malley. O'Malley has fought other grapplers before. He fought his training partner, Aljamain Sterling. Sterling did not land a single takedown. For Merab, I know he's a machine. It's pace, it's cardio. O'Malley can go 5 rounds. It's one shot and done. I think O'Malley gets it done.
All right, now if you're looking for the rest of Ian's card with everything on the main card, go to YouTube, Best Bets, him, Brett Okamoto, myself. We've laid everything out. We're going to do something a little bit differently here. We're going to look for some more long shots throughout the duration of the card to give you some more action for tonight's big event. So I want to start for this. Submissions. Give me a fighter to win by submission tonight.
Lazy Boy Rodriguez. He's been the talk this week. He's been absolutely out of his mind. He's been fun. He's been marketing this. He's fighting Ode Osborne, who's coming off of 2 rear naked choke submission losses. My man Lazy Boy coming off that type of win over Dennis Bodner, where he was almost a 3-1 underdog. And you can see right here, that's his choke. Let's go that at plus 300. Those odds are very generous, in my opinion. Let's get it done.
Not disagreeing. It's just been interesting that Osborne's been taking money over the last week. A lot of people surprised to see him on the main card here. Just something to file away. That's a submission. Give me a knockout prop for tonight.
Man, I'm going to go with Daniel Selhuber here. He's a very fun favorite, really talented. Everyone in Extreme Couture loves this kid. They say he's the next big thing. His only thing is sometimes he's a little hesitant, but when he is aggressive, as you saw in that last fight, he could do damage. He's fighting someone, Esteban Ribovic, who is a dog. He's going to come forward. He's a killer, be killed fighter. Well, in this case, I think he's going to get the worst end of it. Selhuber, TKO, KO. Later rounds, end of round 2, maybe early round 3.
Ooh, getting a little bit specific there. All right, your upset of the Noche would be?
Edgar Chavez, his opponent Joshua Van, he's almost a 3-1 favorite, and I understand why if the last fight didn't happen. Van's coming off a 3rd-round TKO loss maybe a few weeks ago, a month ago. I'm a little surprised. Chavez,
quick
super
turnaround.
Tough, good on the ground, good on the feet, very powerful, big for this weight class. He is, I mean, he took that fight against Tatsuro Taira, and he gave him some trouble early on. I think he can land on Van here. Van is a very slow starter. Chavez is not that upset. I don't think it's that crazy of an upset, but we're getting good odds there.
All right, I like the pricing on that. Let's play a game of Clue. Instead of Colonel Mustard with the candlestick in the study, I want a fighter, I want a method of victory, and I want a round. What do you got?
It's Joe Fortenbaugh with the mustache in round 3. I'm going Raul. That's a good one, right? I threw that out of my back pocket. Raul Rojas Jr., round 1 sub. He's fighting someone in the Mongolian Murderer. Great nickname. Good striking. Murderer. Great power. Negative white belt in jiu-jitsu. And he's fighting Ken Rojas Jr., who is going to charge a reckless abandon, get this fight to the floor, take the back, choke him out. This may go less than 2 minutes. Rojas Jr. is a phenom on the ground. On the feet, still yet to be desired. I'll be honest there. But this kid's like, what, 12 years old? He's got so much time. He's going to shine under the bright lights. Round 1 sub for Mr. Chihuihuis himself.
5th fight in the UFC. He's still a teenager. Keep in mind, that is the first fight of the entire night. Prelims start at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, so that is the first fight out of the chute. All right, if we're looking for the big score, this is why I love having you on, the early retirement parlay. Wheel it all together. What are we going with this week?
we got a lot here, and it's got a lot of method of victories. So let's start with the main event, work our way down. Sean O'Malley, KO, TKO, or hey, why not buy DQ? You never know. How
about it?
Plus 150. The money line on Shara is going to go back to the dog at plus 210. Jaraguay and Dumont each by decision. Look at Jaraguay. She's a minus 500, getting that down to minus 175. Dumont, is death, taxes, and Norman Dubon by decision. And then Ronaldo Rodriguez back to the sub. This number at plus 10,617. That's a retirement parlay you've been begging me for. Why not do it at UFC Noche?
Very reasonable. Just a very reasonable plus 106.17. That's how we're doing things out here. Ian Parker, Joe Fortenbaugh. We're getting set for the big fights tonight, but there's a lot of college football between now and then.